What's going on, guys? Paul here once again. This is a follow-up video on the sales page design review that I did previously, where I did a quick design critique on Tony Robbins' sales page for his upcoming Unleash the Power Within virtual event seminar. And in that video, I shared my thoughts on how I think it could have been improved from the branding and user experience perspective. And today, I'm going to show you how I would redesign this sales page myself to make it look much better. Again, this is not to bash or trivialize the other person's design skills who originally designed the sales page for Tony's event. This is just me giving you guys an idea on how I do my designs and my thought process. And for you guys who are in the creative design space, I hope that this can help you level up your creative thinking and design skills from the business and user experience perspective and generate results for your clients or your business. So, with that said, let's get to it. To begin, here's the sales page that we're working on. If you haven't watched the previous video where I made a design critique for this page, you may want to check it out so you can get a better understanding of what I'm doing here. So, the first thing I did when redesigning this sales page is create a wireframe and work on the layout first. I always recommend to start working on the wireframe first before creating the visual mockup, especially for beginner web designers. I know that there are web designers out there who go straight to creating visual mockups and think that creating wireframes is just a waste of time. And I can totally understand where they are coming from. I've been there and I still do sometimes, going straight to creating mockups without wireframing first. But what I found is that doing wireframing first helps me think and work more efficiently. And it helps me organize my thought processing and avoid mental fatigue and designer's block. That's because when working on the wireframe first, before the visual mockup, you're focusing on one thing at a time. When you go straight to creating visual mockups, it's harder to think and make creative decisions because you're working on the layout and visual appearance all at the same time. It's hard to think how you're going to lay out sections and organize the information on the page while thinking about the visual appearance, the colors, images, backgrounds, etc. That takes a lot of mental energy. That's why it's very helpful to start with the wireframe first, working on the layout, organizing sections, the elements and information, making sure that they all look great before working on the visual design and branding. So, I did the wireframe first, and here's what I came up with. I decided to split and put some of the text into new sections because I want the overall design to be more visual and evoke more emotions than to be logical and appeal to the rational part of the brain with more text. And since it's more of a motivational event seminar, I would like to sell the experience through the visual stories more than textual information. That's why I used large sections with only few texts in them so that it's much easier to digest the information at a time. I also improved the information hierarchy to guide the direction of the reader's eyes to the intended order of consuming information by manipulating the sizes and placements of the text. I also made a little changes on the length of some of the copy so they would fit nicely into the layout and make them more balanced. So after creating the wireframe, that's the time I started working on the visual design of each section. And after several hours putting in blood and sweat, here's what I came up with. Alright guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comment, and if you want to see the full page of this design, you can just go to my portfolio on Behance to check it out. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace.